Okay. Tonight I will be playing as someone named Paladin Took the Second. I am the underage brother to Esmeralda Took. My only claim to fame is being the oldest son of Aldegrim Took, and I'm ready to party before I become a full-time farmer. So, I'm going to be pretty wild tonight.
Right on. Let's, is that what you wore for Ren Fair when you went this year?
No, this is actually part of my girlfriend's outfit.
Oh, shit.
I was a more of a dark rogue / cowboy with medieval armor, arrows, 7 daggers, I think. It was a lot.
Did y'all camp? What's up, hon?
No, we went twice though, multiple times with multiple people. Yeah. We like to party.
I only went once this year, as you know, and this was when I had pneumonia, but didn't realize I had pneumonia. But I was like, fuck it, I'm hardcore. I feel like shit, but I'm gonna go to Ren Fair. I went for like 2 hours and like had to dip. Like it was awful. And haven't been since this year. But I normally go much harder with Sherwood Forest Festival. If anybody is in Texas and or even better near Austin, it's about an hour outside of Austin. It is chef's kiss when it comes to Ren Fairs.
We'd be down to check it out.
All right, Sean.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm playing Rorimac Brandybuck, brother to Primula Rorimac. I guess we're just called Rory, or maybe she's just called Rory. Will soon inherit the title of Master of Buckland. At the moment, he's a stout hobbit, suspicious of anything uncanny, and always ready to defend his sister. And he has a rabbit skinning knife on him.
You have a weapon? Oh my god!
It doesn't say weapon; it's just gear. But it's a rabbit skinning knife.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked you have anything even in the vicinity of a weapon. That's not a pan or a cooking utensil of some kind.
Yeah.
Very good. Right on. Poultrygeist.
Yeah. Oh, that's me. I'm Aaron, also known as Poultrygeist. Tonight, I will be Frodo's mom, and that's what you can call me. My real name is Primula Brandybuck. I'm Bilbo Baggins' cousin on his mother's side, on my mother's side. And I'm the youngest daughter of Gorbadoc Brandybuck, the Master of Buckland. So I guess I'm your sister, Sean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get married to Drogo, and we're gonna get down, and we're gonna have a son, and his name's gonna be Frodo.
Oh wow!
So
you got the whole life planned out.
Yeah,
just like
that's what the book tells me.
Book.
So you're not allowed to kill me, or else you've doomed Middle Earth, Scaarr.
Time paradox. Oh man! Anything you've been doing up to this week, man?
Honestly, I'm just getting over like a pretty rough sickness. It was kind of brutal. It wasn't pneumonia. But it just sapped all the energy out of me, and then I still had to work full time. On the plus side, I got really into Electric Callboy this week, which is like a Norwegian metal pop band.
What?
And it's fucking amazing. I dropped it into the Dragon's Roost. Occasionally, when I find new bands, I drop it into the Discord. So if you're not a member of the Discord, you should be. And pay attention.
It's true.
Yeah, other than that, I don't got a lot going on in my life. I'm content, and life is easy for me currently.
I feel bad. I didn't ask Sean what you were up to because I have heard it Saturday, and I also heard it Friday.
Yeah, we hung out those 2 days, so you don't need to ask me. But I appreciate it.
You know, I just realized it wasn't intentional. I just realized, oh fuck, I didn't even ask Sean, and then it occurred to me, I was like, oh yeah, probably because we've been doing this. You know, soon it'll be every night, so we're gonna have to really get original. But you know, eventually when we're mega popular and hundreds of people I'm setting the bar kind of low. I mean, we only need hundreds of people for us to do this professionally. Let's be honest. And but when hundreds of people are watching us, and we're going to be playing every night. Got to rake that money in, milk it.
Got to get that
so
change.
What the fuck are we going to say? Oh, today, just do what we did today. Today I sat on the fucking couch and had 4 beers.
I threw something at my TV in anger, and well, now I don't have a TV.
All right,
God damn,
Mr. Dredd. I almost said Dreg. I don't know, probably because your name's Drogo in the game right now.
He's Drogo.
But Dreg is a rude thing to call somebody. But go ahead, Dredd. What's going on? What do you got going on? Can't hear you.
so silent. It's deafening.
Still muted. Speaking of beer, I'm going to text my wife to bring me one.
Didn't you say you would have an allergic reaction?
Yes, but
Not to that one.
But this is my favorite beer. No, I'm definitely getting red
Yeah,
splotches. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I'll get red splotches for this one.
Oh, you already have a red splotch on your neck.
And he's scratching his hand. Running out of beer.
I feel like
Do you like Sapporo? Wait, do you like Sapporo? Scaarr? Because Sapporo is a rice beer, so you probably wouldn't have the same reaction.
I should try it then. Maybe. I don't know what Asahi's made out of. I didn't know that Sapporo was a rice-based beer, though. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's a rice-based beer, and then I believe that one is rice as well, but it's also made with hops, which is probably what you're allergic to.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, switch to my phone. Okay. I will be playing Drogo, Baggins, father of Frodo, and cousin to Bilbo. A pretty typical hobbit. Don't go in for all that adventure nonsense like my cousin. And I'll be rocking this adventure with a fine cloak and a hat.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh, saucy.
Also, Drogo, you forgot the most important bit, which is that you're going to bone down with me and make Frodo.
Oh, absolutely.
Oops.
In that order.
I forgot about
Oh,
that.
bang Sean's sister.
Yeah. I mean, if it isn't obvious, this is before the events of the Fellowship, but we'll get that get into that in a second. Everything okay? You're with your computer? That's weird. It was working a minute ago.
Or what were you saying?
I said your computer was working a minute ago. That's weird. It beefed on you. It just
Yeah, I don't know
beefed
what
all over
happened to
the
the
desk
mic.
and said, "I'm not doing anything."
Well, last time I had an issue was for that Aliens Patreon shot. It took like 40 minutes to get it figured out, so said, fuck it. I'm not dealing with it tonight.
That's fair. Well, I'm Scaarr. I'm the Loremaster tonight. And we are going to be playing a conspiracy most cracked. Okay. It is going to be taking place in the Shire. And so this is we're about 40 years-ish before the events of the Fellowship occurred. Wasn't Frodo? Yeah, he was like 60 when the events happened. When he got the ring, I think. I feel like Frodo was like 60.
No, he was in his 40s.
He was in his 40s?
He was 42.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was actually 42, but I'm going to say he was 42.
You said it with such confidence.
All right.
That's how I get through life.
Shit. Look. I've read the book like 3 times, man. I don't remember.
Nah, my secret to getting into places without people questioning me is I just keep a ladder in my car.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
That's true. That gets you in.
I can get
How
anywhere
tall
with
are you with a
ladder.
ladder?
That's tall. Depends on the ladder.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, so like I kind of prefaced with this this game, it does use a lot of D6s, but you also use these main dice that are their specialty dice, which are really just d12s. And you roll those along with your normal skill test. The 11 and 12 are special symbols. They're not actually 11 and 12. So the dice only goes from 1 to 10. And if you roll the Eye of Sauron on a d12, it's a critical failure. If you roll the symbol of Gandalf, is a critical success. So either one automatically fails or the other automatically succeeds. I'm trying to remember what the hell that D12 is called. Like, I think they call it a fate dice.
It's a feat dice.
Feat dice. Thank you very much.
They have such large feet. Yes.
Is it FEET?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gross.
So you might have noticed you only have 3 attributes: strength, heart, and wits, with a hard H. These make your target number up. That's what TN stands for. That's what you're trying to hit when you do the associated skill with each of these attributes. All right. So you're going to be rolling that feat die along with well, if you have pips in a certain skill, you'll roll a d6 per pip. And you're trying to hit that target number. So, Drogo, if I ask you to do an awareness, you'll get a screen that'll pop up that'll ask you about modifiers and all that good stuff. So, if a task is favored or ill-favored, is for purposes of tonight largely going to be dependent on where's that tray? Your distinctive features that you'll want to pay attention to and put on your character sheet. So Drogo, you're faithful and honorable. So if you do something that kind of falls in line with being faithful or honorable, I might give you favor. Favor is very simple. It's rolling with advantage or disadvantage in 5e, except it's using your feat dice. Inspired can trigger a few ways, which we'll go over when we get into it. Weary is based on your endurance, I believe. Yeah. And anyway, so based on the modifiers that happen, you'll tick them in this box here and hit roll. I'm doing it privately, which is not helpful. There we go. Yeah. All right, so that's the breakdown right there. Did I roll you with? I rolled you with favor. So you see, it rolled 2 of the feat dice. Doesn't matter because they rolled the same fucking thing. And then you have 2 pips in your awareness, so you got 2d6 along with it, which was close but no cigar with a 14. That's the gist of how skill checks and things are going to be rolling. It's the same thing when we're in combat. If you're skilled in a certain weapon, which I like this aspect in. If you're skilled with a specific weapon, then you'll roll those. Shocker, unless you guys go complete murder hobo, you're in the Shire. You're not going to be killing much. So yeah, the little bits associated with your attributes. So, for example, you get a certain amount of hope. Hope is cool. So hope, when you want to use it, it's kind of your in-game currency. If you want to add a d6 to your roll, you can use one of your hope up. Does this say you only had 1 hope, Drogo? Where's your fucking character sheet? Out of your whole 18? Drogo. No, yeah, you should have 18 of 18. Excuse me.
But these ones we can actually edit the big box, not just the small box.
Yeah.
So yeah, now you can't like stack that up, unfortunately. You can't, if I am having you do that awareness check, you can't like pour all 18 into it. You only can do one at a time. So you'll see that there's only one spot when you roll for a skill. There's only one D6 that you can click to do that. And of course, if you're getting support from anybody who has the well, we'll just say if you give support, we're not going to go in detail about how supporting a companion works. But if you want to support somebody, just say so, and they'll give an extra D6. Target number, roll modifiers. Let's see. I don't know if we're gonna really get to weariness. You may get wounded. We'll address that when it comes up. I think, that's pretty much the gist of what you'll need to know tonight. Any questions?
So having a check beside a skill. So for instance, I have 2 points in lore, and then I also have like a check marker, a box to the left of that for lore. Does that give me feat dice?
So
because it's a favored skill?
Yeah. I think that means you get to roll with it favored every time. Let me see. 2 favored rolls.
Yeah.
Our player's favorite skill, yeah. Class skills, basically, you get to roll with a favored. Roll as favored. I wonder if it will do that automatically. Did it? I think that did do that automatically, and I rolled your awareness, and that's why you got the 2 D12 earlier, Mr. Drogo.
Yeah, because if I roll awareness and I don't have that, which I don't, it just rolls 2 for me.
So at a glance, I kind of liked this system. It looked kind of neat. You're not really. It's not like Alien where you're kind of you're messing with massive pools of D6s. So on the surface, this looks like a fun system. I don't know how well it works or if it messes with the odds a little too much, but we'll see.
The only thing, I don't know if it's just me, but my TN isn't matching up with what it is on the PDF.
Same.
Yeah, it's same, but it's 2 off for me.
Okay.
So I'm just
gonna manually
add 2 to the number.
Just wait. Like I said, I had to Google just how to fucking put pips and skills. So this is a fan-made system. So so far they did a great job. Whoever did it, I'm glad they did it because we wouldn't have anything otherwise. But I didn't have time to fuck with it too much.
Yeah, I just added or changed 2 to the number to make it to the TN that it needs to be.
Yeah, because I don't think the little number means anything to us. So
maybe it means something to somebody else, though.
Yeah, like the guy who invented the game.
Yeah,
I bet it means a lot to him.
Yeah,
or her.
Or them.
Yeah.
You know what? If he wants to come and play this game with us, that'd be awesome.
Which he should. He, she, or they.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Please come and enjoy the stream.
That's true. Yeah. Well, the year is 2960. We're obviously in the Third Age. It is the year 1360 by Shire reckoning, though. We are at Baggins, and that's where everything is going to kind of kick off. But let's kind of dive into the flavor and start getting our heads into the Shire. After quite a long walk under stars that have come out blazing and bright after an afternoon of heavy rain, you've finally come to the round green door of Baggins, the home of the strange and famous Bilbo Baggins. Standing there upon the mat, you find yourselves surrounded by distant relations. It seems as though Bilbo called for a collection of cousins to join him this evening. Just as one of you is about to ring the bell, the door is pulled open and you see standing in the front hall none other than Master Baggins himself. He offers each of you an energetic greeting and quickly ushers you in with a plethora of welcomes. Welcome. Nice to see you again. Thank you. Lovely to see you. Yes, come in. Before you gather your wits about you, you've been swept into the warm embrace at Baggins and led into the parlor where a lovely fire, fresh mugs of ale, plates of dainties, and several cushioned chairs and sofas offer a much-needed spot of rest and relaxation. Bilbo, a twinkle in his eye, ushers you each into a seat but takes none for himself. A few moments after you've finished the first plate of food, the obviously excited Master Baggins can no longer contain himself. He places one hand behind his back and another in his vest pocket, standing tall to ensure he has your attention. You've all undoubtedly curious as to why I've called you here this evening. Well, he leans in, the firelight causing the twinkle in his eye to dance merrily. His hands sweep from behind his back towards the parlor window. I am hoping you will partake in a little adventure. Nothing so grand as my own, I'm afraid, but in return for your aid, I will provide each of you with a place in my memoirs, and a fair share of my eternal gratitude. He grabs a glass of wine off the table and takes a sip, pausing for the effect. Now, I know what you're thinking. There goes old Bilbo again, taking after the wizard Gandalf and sending you hobbits off into the blue. Well, I can assure you it is nothing of the sort. Just a little trip to Mitchell Delving and back to recover what one might call a family heirloom. A family heirloom from the Matham House, a map of the Shire supposedly made by the old Took himself, with all sorts of precious annotations. Now, I've sent many letters to the custodian, Malva Slowfoot, asking if I could have it back, even offering fairly generous donations, but for some reason she has provided no replies. So, I thought that we needed to tell her or her husband. After all, we're talking about something that belonged to my grandfather, and that would not be out of place here in Baggins. Most of all, we needn't alert the pesky dog that the Slowfoots have set to guard the place. Sharp as a tack, that beast, and he sniffs me out every time I come near. Besides, I know some of you place more value on local gossip than others, and even just being seen at night in the company of Mad Baggins might be enough to ruin your reputation forever. But for those of you with spirits, which I know you all have in spades, or I had not called you here tonight, won't you aid me on this errand of particular importance, my fellow conspirators? And he pauses. What do you do?
Oh, I do love a good conspiracy. Aye, Primula.
And I asked for some more wine, so this sounds like I need more wine.
Oh, yes.
Well,
yes.
if my sister's gonna go. Oh, Drogo, you want to talk? Go ahead, Drogo.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't want to get between you and my lovely sister. Unless I do. Yeah, if sis is going, I'll go too.
Oh, that's awful sweet of you.
As long as there's no boats, as long as there's no boats and my lovely's going, consider me in.
Yes. We can share a tent and bone down.
You're really forward with that, sis. There are still traditions you have to follow, okay? Gandalf Almighty.
Gandalf Almighty.
We worship Gandalf, like the old man that comes by occasionally to set shit on fire.
Yeah.
Do we worship him?
Well, you know, some,
Like a god?
do. He basically is, right?
I don't know.
Well, I've laid out a path so that the nosy hobbits of our fair Hobbiton don't notice you going into town. It should be a 2-day trip at most. You can stop and on your way into Overhill. I think there's a nice inn in Waymeet that you can all stay. But of course, you all can stay here tonight. Please be my guests and stay in the bedrooms, my guest bedrooms. And I will make a hearty breakfast for everyone in the mornings, so then you can set off. He kind of opens a map of the Shire and points out, you go this way and cross the river north here. You should be able to reach Mitchell Delving in a couple days unseen.
Oh, sweet Mitchell Delving. That's all. What a fun word to say.
Yeah. All right.
Very good. Well, make yourselves comfortable. Your bedrooms are down the hall. I'm going to go ahead and get some rest so I can wake up bright and early and make breakfast. And he leaves you all to enjoy the fire, tea, and other commodities he's provided you tonight.
The wine. The bottle.
Especially the wine,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Primula has a particularly hearty appetite, even amongst other hobbits, and she absolutely destroys his pantry.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Surprisingly
Wouldn't be the
strong.
first time. Okay. Well, you guys kind of settle in and make your ways to your bedroom. You have a good night's rest. You wake up, and there is a just beautiful breakfast laid out. Bread and cheeses, eggs, ham, you name it. Everything is there, piping hot, waiting for you.
Yeah, dig the fuck in.
Yeah.
If this was like the book, we'd spend about 40 minutes talking about this meal.
And then I'd start singing for another 40 minutes.
That's true. There'd be a big song and dance, and all right. Yeah. So he after you finish breakfast, you all set out and begin your journey. Let's see here. The morning is bright and clear the next day. Perfect for a nice hobbit walking montage. That is exactly what happens. And you guys hit your first obstacle. I lost the music. Do you guys hear music?
No.
Here we go.
Yeah,
That was
it was just
weird.
quiet.
Anyway, yeah. So you have already left Overhill at this point, and you're at the Shallow. Now, normally the Shallow is this quiet little creek, but after the rain yesterday, it's become a little bit more swift. And the little shallow ford that told you to cross with no problem seems a little bit more treacherous than Bilbo had originally intended. What do you do?
Can I roll an awareness or something to see if there's like anything we could use to help? Like
Yes.
like maybe like a tree that or a log or something we could roll across?
It'd be scan.
Oh, we're just scan. I'm bad at that, but I'll roll it anyways.
Can I assist?
See if I die.
Well,
Gee, if I die.
No, it's too late. Primula runs off, and she is not helpful at all as she gets distracted on her way to find something to help and just starts picking flowers.
Yeah, you don't really see anything that could help you get across, and it looks like it might take a little bit of athleticism to swim across. Not that it's impossible.
Would the distinctive feature rustic help in this situation? Having been, in the woods and all that, kind of rough and tumble, growing up in the environment, maybe he'd be better at it than a non-rustic?
I'm sure if you have a rustic trait, you've probably been playing down the creek before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
All right.
definitely get a favorite from that.
Cool. Then, I'll see if I can maybe swim across with some athletics.
All right.
And I'm also eager and rustic, so I'm going to be joining alongside him with my athletics.
Okay.
I'm trying my best.
Right. Go. Oof.
All right. And you wanted to try also?
Yeah, I'm trying to add a favor. I'm trying to learn how to add favor dice.
So you click the dice that is like a pentagon and has like a weird F on it, and it'll light up.
Yeah, this is wild. I'm just gonna roll. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Hey, success! Our automatic success. What?
Damn.
Oh,
way to go, bud.
you got the symbol of Gandalf.
No.
Praise be to Gandalf.
Praise Gandalf.
Can I use one of my hopes to roll an extra d6?
Yeah, that's fine. You want to do that prior, but yes.
Oh, okay. A 4.
What was your strength target number?
14.
And you got
That would do it.
that would have passed. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, both of you, you kind of float on your back a little. You go with ease. You don't even get your equipment wet. Really, you're not even fully soaked. Just kind of the bottom of it. You find a good way to wade across. You barely have to swim it.
I make sure to swim past him, though. I'm like a little bit better.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's a little more
A
athletic.
little bit more athletic.
He walks on water with the power of Gandalf Christ.
Gandalf's son that he sent down from Lord of the Rings 7.
Anyway, all right. Primula and Drogo, what do you do?
Oh my. Could I riddle me a solution to this?
So riddling is kind of like it's actually a really neat skill. You can use it to distract people. You can use it to kind of get out of any situation, verbal or otherwise. You can kind of use it in place of lying. You just confound somebody in a conversation so much that they just kind of succumb to whatever you want. But I'm not sure that it would apply with. You could make. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'll try a craft roll. I'm gonna try and craft like from a fence post, kind of like a pole to help like guide me along.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna pole vault it, but like if I get into the water and I push off the side, I may be able to get to the other if it's long enough.
Okay.
Drogo, would you help me with this? I'm just so dainty and small.
And don't forget your hope.
Yes, I will hope that this works.
Yeah, you've got 16. You might as well. We're not going to do 16 skill checks. I don't think tonight. So you might as well. Great success.
Huzzah!
Great.
Yeah. So you find exactly what you're looking for, like a nice round pole that was used for fencing that fell off and is not even being used right now. And you pole vault gracefully across. I'm sure Drogo looks up your dress as you do so.
Absolutely.
I throw my dagger at his eyes.
You dog.
Drogo, you're still on the other side of the bank. What do you do?
Really have a whole lot of applicable skills here.
What do you got?
Just gotta get creative.
Got awareness, songcraft. Guess I could try to craft myself some sort of floating device as well.
Okay. There you go. As it would there's a pile of these poles apparently. Like someone was about to use them to make a fence, and they just hadn't got around to it yet.
That sucks to suck.
It sucks to suck.
They went back to get their post digger.
Yeah.
Comes back.
They're like, man,
materials are there.
I can't wait. I have been putting aside time for months to make this fence. I am so excited. I just saved up enough gold to buy exactly the amount of materials I needed to do it to.
And now they're on the other side of a roaring river.
All right.
Oh, wow. That was exhilarating.
Yes, it was.
The way to Waymeet, the town where where Bilbo advised you to spend the night, specifically at the inn called Walking Party, oddly enough. But the way there is it's a pretty long walk after the creek. We have another walking montage, seeing you guys on like your profiles walking down a path with the sun slowly setting on the other side. Waymeet, even though it's getting close to evening, Waymeet itself is still very active. You go to the Walking Party Inn, and they have like kind of situated these tables on the outside for dining even, and they're all full right now. As you approach it, a group of hobbits that are sitting at a table take an interest in you all and give you a warm greeting. Hello there. I haven't seen such a peculiar set of hobbits come to Waymeet in quite a while. What brings you here?
Okay. Primula will flash her fancy garments. She does like a twirl, and her fancy dress just kind of billows a little bit in like a not sexual way at all.
Drogo's watching. Be careful. Yeah.
But well, we're traveling. We're going to go weigh some meat at Waymeet. I just thought that would be a fun thing to say to you.
Give me a persuade or a riddle.
Okay, I'll riddle this.
Riddle me this, riddle me that.
Another great success.
I mean, it's my best skill.
At your rhyming of words and your quick on your feet answer, it just kind of he just seems to accept it as absolute truth, as you just had done all of us by telling us that Frodo is 41 years old in Lord of the Rings.
42, I said 42.
Right.
Well, that's very nice. Welcome to Waymeet. It's a pleasure to see you all. I'd offer you a seat, but I think we're all full at the moment, and we'll be heading off soon.
Oh, well, don't rush off on our accord, but I'll happily take your seat any day of the week.
Hey.
And then I look to Drogo, like that look, like when your wife's trying to make you jealous on purpose.
Ooh, damn.
Ooh. He turns like red as a tomato. Are you all staying the night here?
Yes, we heard it was the best inn in town. Brother, go on, pontificate about the how great this inn is.
You go look the inn up and down. Looks all right.
No. You surely have nicer things to say than that. But oh, brother, we'll teach you.
Drogo will sing a song about how wonderful this inn is.
Ooh.
Very fitting. Let's see something here. All right. So, first of all, for being the first person to sing a song in a Tolkien role-playing game, your next role you may have inspired. You begin singing a song that everyone kind of listens to and has a good time. Eventually, while you're still singing, you do see a female hobbit kind of walk out. She's blonde hair, has a kind of a big French braid coming down. She's wearing a blouse with an apron on the front and carrying a tray of drinks. She sees you all, and as you're singing, kind of approaches Paladin. Oh, good evening. Are you all dining in or staying at the inn?
I think both.
Yeah, we'll be doing. I'm doing a little both. Is there an extra drink on that? On what you're carrying right there?
These are what the patrons inside ordered, but I'd be happy to serve you. There's a table inside. As a matter of fact, unfortunately, there are no rooms.
Do you know anywhere we could find a room at such late notice?
Well, as it so happens, I was just talking to Farmer Baldo. He's inside having a meal at the moment himself, and sure thing, he actually has some chairs that you could go join him with. It's quite full right now, so I'd actually suggest you do that so that y'all can be accommodated with. But I think he might have some space if you want to ask him.
Yes, thank you. That's mighty fine, perfect timing. Thank you. And can I, as she walks away, try my best to grab one of those drinks?
Like steal one?
I mean, I'm a sneaky guy, maybe.
Okay. Well,
steal is such a strong word. We prefer the term pilfer.
Yeah.
I'm going to read something. This was going to come up eventually tonight. So I'm going to read something that, oddly, this is very unfree league-esque, but I think they really wanted to be true to Lord of the Rings. And this is literally in the book. It says as follows. The Loremaster is encouraged to remind any players who bring up the idea of purloining any items from another hobbit that such behavior is unbecoming of a respectable hobbit. And it is one thing to take something on a mission sponsored by Bilbo Baggins himself, but quite another to take advantage of the situation.
I put my hands back in my
hold on, there's one more. Wait on. Characters that even bring up such an act should be ashamed of themselves.
Paladin, how could you?
How could you think those thoughts?
I crossed a river. I'm thirsty. I need wine.
How unbecoming of an
I'm
upstanding
a young man.
hobbit.
I'm only 27. I'm learning.
What would your parents think? Paladin
They'd
took
give
the
me a
first.
bottle. They'd give me another bottle.
You see, Primula, make note of your awful deeds.
I didn't
this day.
do anything. I just got it in my head, and only the game master knows my dirty dark
Listen,
thoughts.
It's true.
Crimes are still crimes.
No, it's just a thought.
Look, this
clouding your judgment.
I'm gonna put it in the Discord. This fucking snippet I just read to you, ladies and gentlemen, was explicit, and it was put in with like borders decorating it and everything.
I'm glad I got us to that.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It was gonna happen anyway. You'll see what I'm talking about. Where y'all go, it was gonna happen. It's gonna get brought up.
I did it in a happy place.
All right. Well, Drogo, you tuckered out. You sang your song. What do y'all do? You are all hungry and quite parched.
Yeah, we meet up with the seats.
As you enter, she's kind of attending some other patrons. She kind of directs you over to a corner where you see kind of older, respectable-looking hobbit, wearing overalls with a broken strap, the classic, you know. And we'll even throw a straw hat in there. Let's go full Monty on this guy. Oh, hello. What can I do with you fine 4 outstanding-looking hobbits tonight?
Oh, just wanted to know if maybe we could take these seats and share a meal with you.
Oh, please, y'all, I'm aware of my manners. He stands up. Please, sit. Join me. It's just myself tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, we joined them for a meal.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
And a drink.
You order a meal from...
Could you believe I've only had 5 meals today?
From the innkeeper that shall not ever be named. It's canon now. And brings you some nice ale and a nice dinner. I don't know if any of you have money, but just... or anything, really. You might have brought nothing. I don't know. I didn't bother looking at your character sheets. So, what brings me such fine company tonight?
Well, we were encouraged. We were told you're quite friendly, and that you might be interested in sharing these seats, as it's quite busy tonight. And you know, of course, you seem like lovely company. I enjoy your hat.
Oh, made it myself. Thank you very much.
Also, you did an excellent job. We were also curious about potential lodging. Apparently, there's no rooms available for rent.
Oh, how unfortunate. This is the most popular in Waymeet. I heard that there's actually some traveling weed merchants in town that have kind of taken up all the rooms. Probably why the tavern's so bustling tonight as well, with so many new and wonderful faces. Well, shoot. I live in a very small cottage, but you are in luck. It's not much, but it'll give you a roof and a comfortable, nice, warm lodging for the evening. My stable is currently unoccupied with just my mule Birchude. But, well, perhaps you can help me out. I'll let you stay for the evening, and I'll even pay for your meals tonight. But speaking of Birchude, there has been this large owl, menacing owl, that has been making my poor Birchude a bit uncomfortable lately. Bit antagonistic, that owl. Perhaps you can take care of it for me.
Yes, Drogo and my brother absolutely would love to deal with that owl.
Oh, but we could always use your keen eyes, right? No reason for you to not participate out of all the hard work, like usual.
I'm concerned because I'm so dainty that the owl will take me away.
I saw you pack
much
5
larger
entire sheep just a few hours ago, okay? I don't know about...
And yet, look how lean I am.
I'll make sure the owl doesn't carry you off.
Oh.
Yes.
Love.
Grand. Well, yes, let's enjoy our meals, and then I'll show you to my farm. And you guys,
While we're enjoying
can I
the
make
meal, Drogo's gonna keep an eye on Paladin and see how much he has to drink.
Mm-hmm.
To try to steal wine earlier in the night.
We thought about stealing.
Have another one.
This one I paid for.
fucking thought police.
I keep drinking y'all's drinks when y'all leave.
Like, damn, I thought this was half full.
Oops.
Ooh, I do have a quick question about owls. So like I know everything there is to know about owls in real life, but like maybe like Middle Earth owls are different.
It could be.
Could I potentially make some sort of roll to learn about owls as I think about it over my meal?
Like, if
Like a lore roll.
Primula is knowledgeable
Like
about
if there's-
owls?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Like are they magic owls? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I help in that?
Do lore, or you can do hunting. Would work, I think, here too.
I guess I got it's a favorite skill for me, so I must have got I got 2 Gandalfs.
God damn.
2 Gandalfs. My
got the
God.
gray and the white.
You are a fucking owl expert.
You get a PhD in owls.
So it's
yeah.
like in real life.
There are tales of owls that are super intelligent and even magical, you could say. But you know that owls in general are quite smart, and often farmers will normally have good relations with the owls. Strike deals with the owls to help them take care of the rats and everything like that in exchange for this or that. But yeah, you know that they're in general in the world of Tolkien, the connection with nature is a little bit stronger, and nature itself is just a little bit more self-aware, you could say.
Yeah. Like I know in the books, like they can talk to owls sometimes. Not every owl is worth talking to, but is I think how they word it.
Yeah, especially if you're Tom Bombadil.
Well, Tom Bombadil is not a hobbit.
No, he's not.
Literally he's literally God, and he's banging like the hottest woman on the planet, who's also a river.
I've heard rumors that Tom Bombadil is actually in the One Ring somewhere.
This is the game we're playing now.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much you can hang on to that. If you anything else come to mind that's owl related, yeah, Primula is a fucking expert, dude. She took Owl 101 in Hobbit College.
She actually taught ornithology.
Yeah, she got it.
Yes, I'm an avid bird watcher and ornithologist. Supreme.
Supreme. Oh, jeez.
Supreme leader of. All right. Anything else?
No. I gotta pack on those pounds so the owl doesn't carry me away. I'm eating.
All right. Well, Farmer Baldo Bunce leads you guys after your meals, and it looks like it's about less than a quarter mile south of Waymeet, and shows you guys into the stable. So he's got a nice little farm, respectable crop, a stable, a house, barn house, and he's got his little cottage. He shows you over to his stable, and you see he shows you Gertrude. You know, she's an older mule that he uses to plow the fields. Beautiful mule as far as mules go. It looks like he takes care of her real well. And you see like the silhouette on the top of the stable, but can't really make it out quite yet. Here's the stable. Apologies again. I would definitely allow you to stay in the cottage with me, but I'm afraid it's just too darn small. But you're welcome to stay here. It should be comfortable enough, and you'll keep Gertrude company tonight. Gertrude company. Just take care of that owl for me, and we have a deal.
Oh, yeah.
Just quickly, have you ever deigned to speak with the owl? Perhaps make some type of arrangement.
Not particularly. I've shouted at it a few times, but it doesn't seem to listen.
No, owls are stubborn and not keen on shouting.
As you say that, you hear this kind of eerie above the stable.
See, he speaks softly, so you should speak softly to him.
I will leave that to your expertise, madam. It's quite late. I think I'll turn in for the evening. All right, so
rude to the owls.
You go around to where the hooting was, and as the hooting happens, actually, you also notice that the mule kind of stirs restlessly and gets a little frightened as well. But you do see this large brown owl on top of the stable. Mind you, this owl is about the size of you.
Jesus.
Paladin, why don't you speak with the owl? You seem extra brave tonight.
And I kind of like look at it, I'm like, aren't you the owl expert? Hell,
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it from over here.
what? And I kind of like, I guess, walk on up.
All right.
Keep looking back though, like, what? I'm confused why I'm going.
All right, what do you do?
Hello. Can you speak? Can you hear me?
It looks at you and it turns its head all the way upside down, and it kind of ruffles its feathers, kind of inflate.
I tried to do that too.
It turns the other way.
And I kind of turn and I go, is this normal?
Yes, it's normal, but speak quieter and perhaps quit slouching. It doesn't like it when you slouch.
Don't look so much like a prey animal.
Then I get scared and I start to just back away. Help!
Drogo will try to speak to this owl in as courteous of a voice as possible, and as soft of a voice as possible, to see if he can get any kind of response.
Okay. Well, since you mentioned courteously, why don't you roll your courtesy?
Ooh. Could I provide aid by giving him tips about owls?
Absolutely.
But
Don't forget to use your hope.
Wisdom.
Success.
Oh, there you go.
What do you say exactly? Or if you can give me a gist.
Yes. Oh. Why is he staying here, terrifying this poor mule?
Okay. The owl looks at you as you talk, as though it's listening. And when you mention the meal, it looks down at Gertrude. And looks back at you. Turns its head all the way upside down again. And begins flapping its wings. And heads into the barn. Instead of on the stable. The rest of the evening passes uneventfully.
Should we go check that the barn?
No, it's probably just mousing. But if you're feeling it,
Yeah,
I'm good, brother.
kind of curious. So I would like to sneak into the barn
Okay.
with my keen eyes, finding the best way to go.
All right, yeah, you, let's see here. Give me a stealth.
Okay.
Nice, you're killing these rolls now. Yeah,
You
instead of opening the big barn doors, would probably make a ton of noise. You kind of open one of the window panels to the bar and just slip in, and you hear the rustling. You spot the owl on the top where the hay is stored. You can see it from down below. The owl hasn't spotted you, but you do see that it looks like the owl caught itself a nice juicy rat. It's just munching.
Seems like it's kind of what my sister said earlier, so I guess I'll just slink back out. Go hang out at the stable.
And yeah, just as described, the stable is full of clean, fluffy hay. Just perfect for a hobbit to take a night's rest.
Nice. Are we mechanically resting?
Well, you technically,
I don't know if that actually
I don't know if you
matters at
need
all.
it, but yes, technically, yes. So yeah, the next day comes. You hear the typical rooster go off in the morning. I don't hear the music again. Y'all? Oh, there it is. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
Yeah.
Bunce is awake bright and early. He kind of walks over with some water and hay for Gertrude and bids you a polite but firm farewell.
Wow.
Okay.
He seems ready for us to go.
Yeah, I did. All right, that concludes part 1. After a nice, good night's rest, you guys walk for quite a while westward. It's a nice walk. It's uneventful, and it's just a nice, day in the Shire. Then finally, you reach the edges of Mitchell Delving upon the White Downs. You pass a spot where a southward path leads off from the main course of the East Road, just as the sun sets and the first stars begin to reveal themselves. Ahead, you get a good look at Mitchell Delving upon the White Downs, quite a bit larger than Hobbiton. It is a tightly packed collection of homes built of wood, brick, and stone, and the occasional hobbit hole. But as the last of its people go about their evening business, your eye cannot help but be drawn to the massive smile to one side of the great cobblestone thoroughfare running through the center of town, the town hall seat of the mayor of the Shire. A smile, by the way, is like a burrow. Another word for a burrow. I had to look it up. I'm assuming you guys might not know.
Well, I did not know what you...
SMIAL. But more important to your business is what lies south of the town hall. On an adjacent hillock, not quite so tall and green, it is a large wooden building with a great red round door that is connected to the main road by way of a small stone path. This is the Matham House, the museum of the Shire, and your destination. As candles flicker to life behind windows and hobbit folk settle in for the evening, you notice a handful of hobbits carrying stout cudgels and tiny lanterns strolling about. Bounders is what they're called, undoubtedly making their usual rounds. Best to avoid them, though, lest your mischief be discovered and thwarted. Bounders, I guess, are kind of the night watch.
They'll pick us up in those paddy wagons.
So, let's see, let me just check something here. All right. With you standing there, one of the bounders spots and approaches you. I haven't seen you around here before. What brings you to the delving? She's kind of a stout hobbit with short brown hair, almost red. Standing there with just kind of regular looking slacks being held up with two kind of thick suspenders. And holding a cudgel, swinging it around menacingly.
Primula will step up, and she does a little curtsy, and then she says, we are from Hobbiton ourselves, of course, and well, it's been a long time since we've seen our cousin the mayor. We were hoping to request an audience, but we came in so late into the evening. Unfortunately, such a long trek, it just takes longer with these short little legs, for I am small and dainty.
The bounder narrows her eyes at you. Roll, persuade, or riddle.
Oh, riddle. Great success.
So you kind of give this excuse.
Really good at riddle.
And they kind of, you don't have to come up with the riddle yourself, but kind of summarize how you follow it up, what you just said with the riddle.
Okay, so my goal is that at first I'm gonna be like we're cousins of the mayor, and it's been so long since we've seen her, and we missed her so much, and like the idea is like, and then I start talking about how we're related and like naming people that this hobbit doesn't know.
Gotcha. All right.
Already, yes.
I'm just doing my job, you know. Like, haven't seen any of you before, but I have my eye on you all.
Well, I was just wee, and then I put my hand up to my exact height. The last time I was through.
Right.
It's a little joke.
Right. Well, carry on. Okay. So you you are at this museum. So it's as described before, but it's still kind of hobbit-esque, you know. Everything's very round, but it is a tallish building. And what do you do? Looks like the bounders are kind of making a round on the bend and going out of sight at this moment.
We look for like a way to sneak in that's not the front door.
Is that what you're saying you do, or are you discussing that?
I'm asking if that's something we can do.
Oh, you can do whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
It's a
just be
role-playing.
mindful. There's a dog.
You said there's a dog.
Bilbo said
There was
yes.
mention of the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, so then I guess I will try to stealth around the building and then look to see if there's any other ways in.
All right. Give me a scan or explore.
Explore, I've got none. Scan, I've got one. But can I get a bonus from my keen eyes?
Is that
That's one of my distinctive features.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
Oh, we can be begging for extra die.
So you
Because
remember
I'm well spoken.
if your distinctive features, you can be like, well, I'm going to use my well spokenness to confuzzle this bounder, and you get to do it with what you call it, with favor.
Yeah. So I will also use a hope dice.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, did you want assistance? Because I'm assuming that the rest of us could also be keeping an eye out. That would probably result in one die.
Yeah. Assistance would be good.
Sure, yeah. We'll retroactively add a d6 there. Go for it.
Or 1d6. A 6.
All right. That puts you at a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as it turns out, you do see a very nice looking sky window, like a moon window. Where the fuck are they called?
Skylight?
Skylight? Yeah. A window on the roof.
Yeah.
That looks like it's kind of open right now, as it turns out.
All right, boys and lady. We got a nice way in through the roof.
That was such a good roll too. Since you're kind of inspecting everything. You also notice that the front door is not locked either.
Oh. Well, I went all the way around, and the last thing I did was I checked the front door. What? Okay, cool. I guess they just don't lock things in this town because the hobbits that are good don't steal.
Respectable hobbits, yeah, no.
Yeah. But we were to do this by Bilbo, so it's okay.
That's true.
Well, are we stealing it? Is that our thing? We're gonna steal this?
Well, Bilbo explained to you earlier. Pardon me. That it was his grandfather's anyway, so it's basically his. You're not really stealing it,
Right?
Just taking it back.
We're returning it to its rightful owner.
right? Yeah. Not that Bilbo's ever really stolen anything.
No.
That's no.
Yeah, let's just go on in.
He just acquires
quietly.
things. All right.
And I'm wondering if we can kind of wherever we go, either to the roof or not, I want to kind of see if I can see if there's a pattern to the guys walking around and seeing if they're kind of doing it randomly or it's a very pattern based their loops.
So similarly to the architecture in the Shire, the town streets are very circular also. So they're just going around a big circle and eventually will make their way back to the Mad Mouse.
Yes.
It's very easy to tell. They're pretty much going to just be going circular.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So we have
You
a
got-
short window of time here.
Yeah, you've got time. Well, not even really short. You've got time.
Well, is it worthwhile going through the window when the door is so open and available?
I mean, I have no idea.
I choose window.
Well, Paladin, why don't you go up there and take a look and see if there's anything scary or untoward?
Ready to go up a building.
Well, maybe you can see the dog.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I make me
I'd like to speak to this dog.
What are you doing?
Please. I'm gonna make my way to the window.
Okay, you gotta climb onto the roof.
Yes.
All right, that requires an athletics check, sir.
Perfect.
Can we assist him by doing that foot hand bridge thing?
Okay.
Giving him a boost.
Yeah.
Because I'm eager and rustic, would that also help with my my eagerness to get up there quickly?
I feel like that would hinder you, if anything.
Oh no! Okay, quiet. I'm going to use one of my
Your hope.
hope guys.
Okay.
Yeah, and don't forget the extra one for the assist as well.
Oh yes, and an assist. Thank you. Here we go. Huzzah!
All right. You lose 3 endurance points as you fall.
Ouch! Bam, bam, bam.
Right in your bum bum.
Oh, Paladin.
My butt hurts.
That's a very poor showing.
It's okay. We can't all make it up the roofs.
Yeah, let's just go through the front door, right?
I might want to try again.
Hey, it's all right. We'll help one more time if you want.
Can I try one more time? My tail went between my legs. I want to try again.
Okay.
Is anybody going to help me this time?
Yeah, I'll help. That's fine.
Okay. One more time.
Yeah.
Manic success.
You got a Gandalf.
Gandalf felt sad for me.
Yeah.
All right. Typically, you're normally limited on your retries after failures, but they were all having fun here. You're on the roof.
Yay!
By
I
yourself.
did hurt myself, so I definitely felt the pain.
Okay.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
And I make my way to the window, and I just kind of peek in and take a little gander inside, see what I can see.
Yeah, you peek in, you see the museum, all sorts of knickknacks and artifacts on shelving and here and everywhere, here and there. You can drop down from the sky window skylight. It'll require another athletics to do so, but you can definitely enter from here.
Nice. I will. I'll look at my friends and see what they're going to do. Are you going in, or are you going to come up here?
I'll go in.
Okay, just going regularly.
Yeah,
I'll stay.
I'm just gonna walk in the door.
Yeah. But good job. It was really cool.
I'm just gonna go in the front door.
Make sure Bilbo puts that in his memoirs.
I feel really cool up here, though. I'm going to stay up here for a little bit because I feel really cool.
Okay, just make sure they don't see you.
I know. Then I'll go in.
It's a good plan because if the dog comes after us, then you can drop down and get it.
See?
Yes.
That's thinking with numbers.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sneak in through the front door. Just...
No. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, you open the front door, and you find yourself in a nice, great, like high-ceilinged series of rooms. Each room has an impressive display of, like I said, artifacts and artifacts and art from all across the history of the Shire. You see shelves of books that are chronicling like the families of the Shire. You see recipe books everywhere, probably passed down from generation to generation. All sorts of things. Polished diamond studs kind of are on a pedestal under some glass. You see like a pair of strange crossed walking sticks that are mounted on the wall. Countless just random knickknacks that are just on display, from like old brass buttons mounted on a velvet board to like a gleaming coat of silver rings that are set to rest on a post in a corner. It's just pretty cool, kind of hoardy, but still hoardy, but cool shit through everything. It's kind of a wonder to behold for all of you. But what's really clear is it's going to be hard as fuck to find this map.
I'm glad you told us earlier that the game told us not to steal stuff, because I want to steal stuff.
Right off the gate, yeah, I was going to say, like, somebody was going to try to steal something eventually. But right off the gate, like, past this, like, past everything, straight to the back of the building, under what looks like this kind of really nice antique writer's desk. Nestled under in a cute little bed, well, little for us, not so little for y'all, is a brown terrier dog. Fast asleep for the moment.
Such a massive beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you do notice that as soon as you open the door, you see little scurries in the darkness. Rats. So you'll probably want to be careful, as some of those rats, when they scurry, you see like a vase like kind of tilt and then so you probably want to go in with care and quietness, not just because of the dog, but because of the rats that are obviously in here as well.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's like sneaking.
Drogo, you're awfully quiet tonight. Perhaps you should lead the way.
Who are you talking to?
Drogo.
Drogo.
Okay.
Of course. I'll go ahead and go as quietly as I can. See if I can't keep an eye out for this map.
All right, Mr. Baggins, that's going to require a stealth roll. Success. You don't.
Easy.
You go in guyfully. Do not stir any of the rats. They just kind of chill, going about their business as you enter and begin searching for the map. Will require, I would tell you right now, 3 successful scan checks. From any, they're collective too, so all of you can do it.
Yeah, I'll scan from up top.
Well, you need to be, you can't really look through things from outside of the building, unfortunately. You're gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to jump in. Fuck.
Can we support him with this jump?
Yeah, is there anything I can like?
You want to break his fall with your body?
Try to catch him.
Yeah.
Anybody have scan?
Nobody's good at scan.
I have 1 point at scan, but that's it.
With more points than anyone else.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can make my way down.
Okay. We might be just shit out of luck right here if that dog activates.
Or you know, I could just go back to the front door again.
I will make a pitch that I'm faithful, and I'm faithful to Bilbo Baggins because I'm trying to bone down his cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And that perhaps that might give me favor.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I'll wait to see if you guys are really good at scanning before I jump in.
And I'm going to spend a hope.
And I would like to support her scanning.
Ooh,
It's a good husband.
Nice.
I feel extra supported right now. This is why we're married.
Oh,
I mean, this is success.
Man,
Yeah.
if you had not supported Dredd, that would not have gone well.
yeah. No, if you didn't
Yeah, I
get
was
favor, that would have not gone well because you got an Eye of Sauron. All right.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. That's 1 successful scan. You start kind of digging through and getting into it.
Okay. I will scan with my keen eyes. and hope that I find this item.
Oh, and I mean, if you're entering too, by the way, Mrs. Brandybuck, you need to make a stealth roll as well.
Oh, I can do that. That I'm not bad at.
Oh, so then I'd need to make a stealth roll as well?
Yes, if you're going into the building.
Okay.
Very good.
Hey, success.
Very good.
Oh, great success.
Right.
Wunderbar. Okay, and
Actually, looking at the character sheets, I don't think anyone's bad at stealth.
No,
we're
we're
tiny,
hobbits.
right? Yeah.
You don't know how good you are. You're so good you don't even know. All right, that you have one successful scan out of 3. And there's a second.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, before I jump in, I'm gonna let him scan.
Drogo, get in on this.
Alright, I'd like to scan. Use a hope. Is everyone gonna support? Can we support?
Yep. Well, like you were already supporting me, so I'm supporting you back. We're looking through piles together.
Aww.
You're in love.
But I glare a little angrily at Drogo.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! I'm jumping down.
I mean, he is the only person in our village with a knife.
It's the village
Drogo,
skin and knife.
You begin searching through everything, and this metal ball was on a shelf above where you're searching, and it begins to roll, and you see it at the last second and catch it before it hits the ground.
So I noticed that it's taking a while longer than I thought, so then now I will try my best to jump on down and finagle my way down.
All right.
Is anybody gonna try to help guide me?
Yeah. Like that way, go that way.
Okay, I'm going. Here we go.
Oh,
Very nice.
Jesus Christ.
25.
Yeah, we'll say you guys find an antique rug, and like 3 of you open it up and make like this catch for him.
And it's like, okay, now I will start looking.
All right. Now that you're in the building as well, Paladin, I need a stealth
Oh,
roll.
wait, I have to stealth my way first.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I am very stealthy, though.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm very stealthy.
Oh!
Huzzah! I'm not stealthy enough.
Very good. Okay.
Normally, I'm really good at this.
Yeah, with 4 dice, you should have been.
You hear
Two favorites
what sounds
out
like
of 4.
a scurry. All 4 of your eyes dart in the direction under the antique writer's desk. You see that the puppy bed is empty.
Oh no.
Look for it. We gotta look for it. No.
Go quickly. Quickly, Paladin.
Just
Go
get as
look.
quick as I can.
Does anyone have any like meat we can throw out as bait to the dog?
No, but I plan to scold it.
Oh. That'll do the
You got a
trick.
metal ball like pot. That's about it.
I'm very like a and I'm like running around frantically, and it's not looking good.
All right. Paladin. So you're searching around, and there's like this antique set of armor, right? It's dwarven armor, and it's sitting like on this stool, and as you're searching around, your butt bumps into the armor, and it all clashes down onto the ground. Remind everyone his last name's Took. Makes a loud clattering sound. But you realize as you freeze up, you're kind of digging through a chest of junk. You look down and realize what's in your hand is the old Baggins map.
Oh wow.
Run. We should run, right?
Yeah, we should probably get out of here.
As you all turn around and look at the exit, there is a shadowy figure standing in the doorway, and it takes a step into the moonlight, revealing the dog. You see on the dog's collar, its leather collar, and printed burned in the word firework. Obviously the name of the dog. It looks fearsome. It's flaring its teeth right now. It's taking slow, intimidating steps. Mr. Brandybuck, you're closest to the dog.
What?
And just as it looks like it's about to pounce and eat you whole, it sticks its tongue out and starts wagging its tail. And it runs towards you in glee and barking as loud as it can in happiness and joy. It's very loud. What do you do?
Try to puzzle it, and you're like, "Who's a good boy?" Trying to shush him, and I'll get him onto his back where he's rolling and scratching and stuff.
Roll courtesy.
Oh, I'm super not good at that. But I'm gonna use one of my fucking hold dice.
Well, I've been hoping this whole game.
Great success. Hey. You do exactly that. It rolls on its back. You start scratching his little cute belly, and you find the perfect sweet spot right behind Firework's ear. And he just relishes it, and you see his back leg kind of like going up and down as you scratch it, and his back leg is slower and slower. He kind of goes limper and limper, and you set him back to sleep.
Okay. Now we should cheese it.
Yes.
Is there cheese?
At Bilbo's place, I assume. Yeah.
Oh, that's such a long walk. Adventuring is a lot of walking.
Yeah.
How do you guys make your way out of town? What do you do?
I think it's really important that we hide the map.
Okay.
Do we want to stay the night at the inn so that we're not walking in the middle of the night? See if any rooms are available tonight.
I feel like we should just get out of town now. Because we're like suspicious people who just came in and... so there's something important just went missing.
Yeah, so
we already got the guard. We have the guards convinced we're the mayor's cousins, and I don't want to have to answer for that in the morning.
No, we are the mayor's cousins. Like that's a thing.
Okay.
Like if Bilbo is the mayor's cousin, we're Bilbo's cousins, so we're also the mayor's cousins.
I feel like everybody's a cousin in the Shire.
Yeah.
Or something. That's kind of weird, like that.
Inbreeding in the Shire, but whatever.
But I need vivid details as you guys, how you guys leave the Matham house and get out of town.
Do we want to wait for the next circle before they come back, or we just before they try to get in?
And then just follow them around. Yeah. That's what I was thinking, is like we'll just hold up and wait for them to pass by the house and then go out and like kind of follow them around.
Close the door.
So we get to the other side.
Make sure it looks like it's closed.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, you guys
and then
make
I guess if we have to.
Sorry, go ahead.
If we have to, we can go camping.
You guys make sure to cover your tracks, it sounds like. Close the door behind you. Yeah. Avoid the what did they call them? The bounders.
Yeah.
And you make your way out.
I do have a Tookish Wayfair bundle. My traveling gear.
Mm-hmm.
So, I should be able to help us while we try to find a nice place to call camp.
All right.
Yeah. Yep, I'm down to actually leave the town and perhaps just camp outside the town.
Yeah.
After walking for like an hour or something. In character, Primula complains bitterly the whole time. She's
Drogo's gonna assume she's cold and offer her his cloak.
Oh,
yes, that's quite wonderful. But I am sleepy and I've walked for far too long. It's unacceptable.
I want to be in love with one of y'all. This isn't fair.
well,
Yeah, but you're really young. You're like 20. Like Paladin is like canonically like super young, underaged.
Oh yeah, I'm busy, but the real me wants to love one of you.
oh, Paladin's in his prime. He's in his prime. All right. Well, after your successful recovery of the old Took's map of the Shire and a swift journey home, you are greeted by the green door of Baggins being thrown open like a pop gun to reveal a grinning Bilbo standing on the doorstep, walking stick in hand. You found it. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Though eager Bilbo ushers you in with a hasty wave of his hand. Oh, come in. We'll need to review my grandfather's map quickly tonight, if we are to set off on our next adventure. This remarkable find of yours makes me believe I'm quite ready for another adventure. As you all sit over and around the table with good bread and cheese, maybe a good tea, even a coffee maybe, a good wine that Paladin craves day in and day out, and begin planning and plotting the next greatest adventure with Bilbo. But that is chapter 2. Something I'll have to wait for another time.
Huzzah.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry, it's really short. I thought it'd be a little bit longer. I mean,
As you said.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Let's Yeah, I don't know. I actually really like the rule system for this, though.
Yep.
I like the favor, and then like, if things were harder, I'm sure you would be putting like disadvantage on us from time to time. And,
Right.
yeah, there's modifiers and all sorts of other things. There's and we didn't even get to do the fun things with the character creation, like the flaws and your virtues and other things that you kind of play on in the game. But and there's more to the group too, like being a fellowship, and there's a lot more to the game. But yeah, that was the gist of the One Ring.
Yeah, it's a cool system. I think playing a campaign of this wouldn't be too bad, but Lancer has already captured my heart.
Well,
I want to do both,
Right,
but I can't play any more games.
Yeah.
I can't either, unfortunately. But on that note, let me end the stream.
Holy shit! It's Tony!